It's called Opor Daging Hijau. So the first thing here, we're going to put some chili. Now you have two choices here. Your chili can be de-seeded if you don't want them too spicy. So I'm using this green chili. Now if you like them a bit more spicy, you can also use the bird chili, or we call it the small chili padi. So other than that, I'm taking half and half. Half of them is being seeded and the rest are all, cut like that. Now one important ingredient as well, my coriander root, as well as the leaf. And after that, we are just going to throw in our lemongrass. So you have a couple of lemongrass here, 3 or 4, and just slice them. So lemongrass goes inside. Take a few slices of fresh ginger, 1 onion, and lastly, we're going to use about 10 to 12 shallots, depending on the size of it. Another very, very important ingredient here as well is to throw in this cafe lime leaf. So can you see how everything is being put together in terms of color, aroma, texture? Look at that. So having done that, another very important ingredient here is, coriander powder as well as fennel seed. So you can toast the fennel seed, lightly, or you can also substitute that with 1 tablespoon of coriander powder as well as fennel powder. So both can be powder, but in this case we're going to blend it. It's going to be powdery in a short while. So next we're going to add in our shrimp paste. Look at that, they can come sometime in a jar, sometimes they come in like in a block where you need to slice them. You can find them everywhere in Chinatown, all over the world, capital city. And lastly, I'm going to take some of this white pepper, or you can also use peppercorn, and just put them inside, and there you are. Everything is almost ready, and the next thing you need to do here is just to add in some water and quickly blend all these spices together. Okay, once you start to puree all the spices coming together, and immediately we're going to fry the paste. In this particular recipe, I like to fry the paste for a while because it really brings a lot of flavor into this opor. And then you can see now all the oil begin to float on the surface. At this point of time, I can trust my nose and I can smell, things being toasted very nicely. Adding here cubes of my beef. It is important that the meat sear together with the oil and the spices so that it does not release too much juices. Once you have rendered the beef together with the green chilies, we're going to put in here our coconut cream. So there you are. Add the coconut cream. We are going to add all this wonderful little eggplant. Now while this is simmering, don't forget, we're also going to add in some of this daun selasih here. We call it, fresh basil, the Thai basil, or as Thai they call it the boh harapah. So we add them a bit there, and I'm going to put some more later. And don't forget, we're going to add a bit of salt. You can also put some fish sauce if you like, and then a little bit of sugar because you want that nice sweetness. And when you cook with coconut milk, it's very, very important, essential. Rule number 1, that you do not overboil the coconut milk. Everything has to be very light bubble so that the coconut does not curdle. Now once that's done, everything comes together. This is the last part of the seasoning. Now watch this. Now if you want to spice the opor, we can also add some of this bird chili. Some people like them hot, and also for some colors. So you can cut some red chili. You can throw again some of this leaf again, some of the Thai basil leaf. And lastly, we're going to strip a bit of this makrut lime leaf, or we call it cafe lime leaf, for better aroma. This is all this last minute thing that brings this dish into a wonderful highlight of this aroma. So once that's done, and next thing, we season with a bit of sugar. You can use either white sugar, but I prefer to use the palm sugar. And it's so simple. All you need to do is just scrape that a little bit, and that's it. So you must have that nice balance of sweet, spicy, and sour. And lastly, we squeeze, this lime juice inside. So that will really comes out very nice. Rich, creamy, bit of sour, all put together. Wow. I'm telling you, this is a great dish. And now, we're going to put this into the bowl. Nice, rich and creamy. Delicious. You serve this with even just grilled fish and hot rice, it'll be superb. Perfect pair.